Not supposed to get too excited about the first game, right? I mean, it's the first game. I know some of you people are laughing. Because you like when the Nets lose, because then I'm your clown. I'm here to entertain you. Funny how funny. But, can't get nuts. Not going to say it doesn't bother me. It bothers me to lose the opening game. Of course, you get a new team together. You want to start out on the right foot. I did not watch the first half. I was out. But listened intently to the entire third quarter on the radio, which, by the way, I love Tim Capstraw. I think he's... and Carino. I mean, we have terrific announcers. We are the New York Mets. Our announcers are the New York Mets of basketball announcers. I didn't say the Yankees. Capstraw and Carino are absolutely fantastic. And I always go on the postgame. I don't know if you guys do, but you can hashtag Nets postgame. You post your comment, and at the end of the game, Carino will read your comment on the air. He does it, and no matter how many comments are made, he reads them all. So my comment was, because you got to be brief on Twitter, my comment was, strange rotations late. Didn't understand Anderson running the point late. Lopez with the missed layup, with the beautiful pass from Garnett. Lopez misses the layup, down 3. And my other point to him was, if you beat Miami Friday, then you get this forgiven. Now, if you lose to Miami, you're 0-2, and all of a sudden, you go, here we go again. And I know 2 games. Listen, I'm not saying that after 2 games you're gonna go crying, but could we go 1-on-1? Could we send the Heat a message? Of course, I was hoping to do that tonight in Cleveland, but too many guys played poorly. I thought the biggest disappointment tonight was Blatche. He was pathetic, and this is who he is. He giveth and he killeth. He was 0 for 5, 3 turnovers, -10 while he was on the floor. I mean, awful. I thought Sean Livingston was non-existent. I know I listened at halftime. He had 3 fouls immediately. And there's our boy D. Will, who's sitting on the bench late. I'm watching Alan Anderson run the point, and D. Will, who, I don't know, man. I don't know. I understand his levels of sprained ankles. I get it. But you took a month off of training camp. I know you played 10 minutes in preseason, but your ankles, I would have to think that your ankles got to be pretty strong. I mean, you played 22 minutes. You couldn't come back on the floor in the fourth. I know it's not his doing. At least I'm hoping it's not. But really, you're running Alan Anderson at the point of a tie game. I don't get it. Get back on the court. See, how many stars would allow their coach to be sitting down in that point? I mean, can you see Michael Jordan? I'm not putting D. Will in Michael Jordan's class. Don't get me wrong. Carmelo. Would you think Carmelo would allow that coach to sit him in that fourth quarter? I mean, come on, get on the friggin' court. Run the point. And I'm not saying you make a difference, because you haven't proved anything in your career as far as what I've seen in the fourth quarters. So I'm not saying it would have been a difference, but it would have been nice to see the quarterback, the point guard, come on the floor and try to get things done. Joe Johnson, what do we say about Joe Johnson? 3 for 10. A shake your head guy. I thought Pierce played well. I thought Garnett played well, and thank goodness for Jason Terry. So basically the Celtics played very well tonight. The Celtics had 39 of the 94 points. In Darren's 22 minutes, 7 points, 9 assists, 3 rebounds. Would like to see him play another 8 or 9 minutes in the fourth quarter to see if it would have made a difference, because really that was it. I thought Reggie was a liability late, and this is the problem we had last year. We had Reggie and Wallace on the floor last year. Reggie, who gives you energy, had 8 rebounds, but he missed 2 layups late with the game tied. It just doesn't help you offensively. And we just didn't get the stop when we needed it. You know, you have a night where you got Kyrie Irving, who was pretty awful from a standpoint of percentage. He was 4 for 16. Of course, he filled the stat sheet up 15, 9, and 7. And a couple of steals. But on a night where he's not particularly great, you still lose to the Cavs. Not a good feeling. You know, of course, the Red Sox are going to win the World Series, and the Knicks, who were up by 90 and actually went down by 1 with 3 minutes to go. Of course, they win. So really not a great night here in the opening NBA season. But Brooklyn, you'll get a break. You'll get a pass from me if you take care of business Friday night, which is going to be hard now because Philadelphia managed to piss off the Heat by beating them. So I'm sure they're not going to feel good about losing 2 in a row, and I'm sure they're going to bring their A game. And, you know, if they go 0-2, then we'll be scratching our head. We'll be like, oh boy, you know, not the kind of start we were hoping for. Certainly 2-0 we were hoping for, but 1-1 would be the minimal that we would think we'd be coming out the gate. And, you know, it's just some frightening signs. The Joe Johnson, you know, 3 for 10 stuff, and Brook again being soft. Brook threw up an air ball in the fourth quarter, and he missed an easy layup. So, some things that we've seen before, and of course, D. Will, nowhere to be found. I'm sure it's not his doing, but just some troubling things to start the season. Not going to get crazy, but a bad feeling tonight in this game where you were down 10. You climb back to tie, and in crunch time, you know, a Cavalier team out executed and out defended. So leave me alone. Hopefully Friday we got something, or Saturday. The game is on Friday. Hopefully Saturday we got something positive to discuss. If not, look out.